What's good, y'all? Red Sosa coming back at y'all with another banger, man. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm going to be bringing y'all today is the 3-point facilitator. As you can see, we are going to be able to get the rim protector takeover. And by the stats of this build, it reminds me of an OKC Kevin Durant, also Supersonics version. I'm telling you, this build is going to be really nice to use. So before we get into the making, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. Go ahead and run up those likes. Be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, y'all most definitely know that every single build I make, I go back and forth with the stats, so you definitely do not have to worry about that when it comes to any of the builds that I put out. I find y'all the best possible versions, and I'm telling you, this build is honestly going to be one of those as well. So let's go ahead and get into the making of it. What you want to go ahead and do for this specific build is go ahead and put it under the shooting guard position, y'all. Now I'm telling you, I am sure that you could get this build out of different positions. I have tried it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for the shooting guard, specifically for the name, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the height, weight, and the wingspan. What you want to go ahead and do for the height is go ahead and put it at 6'9". When it comes to the weight, what you want to go ahead and do is put it at 206, and the wingspan is going to be at 6'9". Now you can honestly change up your weight if you want to go ahead and do that route. You could go lowest, or you could go pretty much anywhere to where it doesn't affect your speed as well as your acceleration, y'all. But if you want to go ahead and do the route of putting up your strength so you can play defense on the inside, I would go ahead and do that as well. Honestly, it goes either way. Really comes down to your preference as well as how you are going to use this build, because honestly, you're going to be able to use some ball handling with this build, especially if you know how to dribble with normal signature moves. Now let's go ahead and get into the stats when it comes to this build. The first ones we're going to go ahead and touch are going to be the finishing. Now with our driving layup, we're going to go ahead and put that to an 88. When it comes to the driving dunk, that's going to be an 83. When it comes to the post control, I honestly want to be able to score inside, so I'm going to go ahead and put that at 86. And when it comes to the standing dunk, for badge purposes, you can pretty much put it to your liking, but honestly I'm going to put it at 44 so I get 13. Now let's go ahead and get into the shooting. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and put my mid-range up to an 82. When it comes to the 3-point shot, you're going to go ahead and max this out at 89. Now, you cannot go anything higher than 82 for your mid-range because you will change the build name. When it comes to the free throw, I want to max it out at 94 for 19 badges. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, go ahead and put your pass accuracy to a 90. When it comes to the ball handle, go ahead and put this to a 74. And when it comes to your speed with ball, go ahead and max that out at 74 as well. That's going to give you 11 playmaking badges, which is going to be really clutch. Now, look at the defensive side of things, y'all. We're going to go ahead and max out our interior defense at 83. Perimeter is going to be an 80. Steal a 72. Block an 84. And when it comes to the rebounding, it's really all based on preference. If you want to go ahead and put it up, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put my defensive up to a 50 for 10. Now, let's go ahead and get into our physicals. We're maxing out our speed at 80, acceleration at 77, strength at 76, vertical at 86, and when it comes to the stamina, we can pretty much max out our stamina all the way, or you can go the route of putting it at 91, because once you get gym rat as well as max's build out, you're going to get 99. So pretty much just go ahead and follow what I do here when it comes to the stats. That's going to exactly give you the build name. So let's go ahead and check out what takeovers we get. As you can see, we get the slashing, we also get the sharpshooting. From there, we get the rim protector, and last but not least, y'all, we get the post scoring, y'all. So it's really going to come down to your preference as well as your play style. For me, I can say that I feel like it's going to be really fun to use the post scoring, especially if you know how to hit those kind of shots. But if not, you could even go the route of slashing. The first one I'm going to go ahead and pick for this build is going to be limitless range. The second, I feel like honestly the defensive side of things is what I want to go. So you could go between stuff blocks or paint intimidation. I'm going to go with stuff blocks. And as y'all can see, we have made the 3-point facilitator, y'all. So this build I can definitely say is going to be one of my favorite builds because of the height. I like the fact that we're going to be able to shoot, play some defense. Let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like at 99. So when it comes to our speed, we're going to get an 88 when you get gym rat as well as 99. When it comes to the acceleration, that's 85. When it comes to the strength, that's going to be an 84. Vertical is going to be a 94, and when it comes to the stamina, that's 99. So this build is 6'9", y'all. All these stats are going to be off the charts. And when it comes to the defensive side of things, our interior defense is going to be an 87, perimeter an 84, steal a 76, block an 88. And when it comes to the playmaking, both our ball handle as well as our speed with ball are both going to be a 78. When it comes to the three-point shot, that's going to go up to a 93. Mid-range shot is going to go up to an 86, and we're pretty much going to have a 99 free throw. When it comes to the post control, that's going to be 90. Driving dunk is going to go up to an 87, and when it comes to your driving layup, that's going to be a 92, y'all. So I'm telling you, these stats are honestly super good. Let's go ahead and check out the badge setup and what we can use when it comes to this build. So the first badge that I'm going to put on when it comes to the defense is going to be Gold Intimidator. Another one that I feel like you should definitely put on is going to be Gold Clamps. Now, we have one Hall of Fame badge that we can put on. I'm going to go ahead and consider between Rim Protector as well as Chase Down Artist. For me, in my personal preference, I'm going to go with Rim Protector. You could put it on gold and then go with bronze Chase Down Artist, but for me, I would rather keep the Hall of Fame badge. Now, let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is going to be the playmaking. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and put on gold quick first step. Now, we have two Hall of Fame badges that you can run. You can honestly run Floor General or even Dimer. You could put both of them on, but if I'm being real here, we're trying to make a Kevin Durant build, so honestly, it just comes down to your preference. You can honestly go between these kind of badges: Floor General, Space Creator, Special Delivery, or even Dimer. Now, for the Hall of Fame badge, it's really going to come down to those. For me, I would really consider Special Delivery just to help out your teammates. Now, the last one, I'm going to go with Bailout or even Unpluckable. It comes down to you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is the finishing. So the first badge that I'm going to go ahead and put on is going to be Posterizer on gold. From here, we have 10 remaining. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, you can really consider any of the post scoring if you want to help out with that takeover. Now, I'm going to go ahead with Gold Slithery Finisher as well as Heat Seeker and Hall of Fame. We have 3 remaining, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put on Bronze, Lob City Finisher as well as Silver Acrobat. Now, for the last set of badges is going to be the shooting. What you want to go ahead and do here, first, go ahead and put on Hot Zone Hunter. That is going to be an essential badge for any build that can get it. The next one you want to go ahead and do is for sure is you want to keep on deep threes. Now, there's a couple different ways you could go about it from here. You could go the most badges on Hall of Fame or spread the wealth. What I'm going to do to get my takeover quicker is going to be Hot Shot on Hall of Fame. Then, the bronze badges that I want to put on is going to be Green Machine, Corner Specialist, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, as well as Clutch Shooter. Now, you can consider any of these badges to upgrade. For my personal preference, I would go with at least gold catch and shoot. You could even go with silver if you want to get by, but I feel like you should at least upgrade these just once. Now, corner specialist is another one that I would put on. You could even go with silver difficult shots, but if you want to upgrade any of these badges to Hall of Fame, you can definitely do that route. For the ending, I'm going to go ahead and put on silver, clutch shooter, and that's going to be the setup we go with: 13, 19, 11, and 10. Shout out to the Rich Gang family as well as any new supporters that came through. We are about to hit big 2K supporters in the Rich Gang family, y'all. I'm telling you, we are definitely going to be on top one day. Just know that I'm taking y'all there with me. Just know it's not me alone, it's all of us as one. Man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this video with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.